Today we'll be discussing Dragon Ball's best character. And its worst. Okay, so maybe Trunks isn't everyone's first pick for best or worst character in Dragon Ball, but his character does show off some of the best and worst things about the series. Future Trunks gives us some of the greatest character building Dragon Ball has to offer. From easily killing Frieza and his father, to revealing he's from a timeline where the Z-Fighters were all wiped out by the androids, we're treated to an incredibly deep character with a lot of history. Comparing that to the Trunks of the main timeline, an arrogant and spoiled preteen who has yet to earn anything thus far, and you start to see the point I'm trying to make. My biggest gripe with the series so far in regards to Trunks is that after Future Trunks meets Kid Trunks, the narrative acts as if they're the same character, just at different points in life. But this just isn't true. Future Trunks and Kid Trunks are basically two entirely different characters through and through. The tragic upbringing and circumstances that led Future Trunks to become the person he is are far too different to Kid Trunks of the main timeline. I mean, just look at the circumstances of their Super Saiyan transformations.
I'll go super.
Future Trunks represents the more grounded side of the Dragon Ball universe. The what if when you die, you stay dead side. In his timeline, he witnessed the death of every character he was close to, in a world where there are no Dragon Balls to wish everyone back. Death is permanent. A character who, despite all their losses, kept fighting. Because there were no other options, no one to fall back on, no one who could actually help. Dragon Ball Z Abridged summed it up best with this quote.
But I believe that Trunks has some stories for you, and I can assume they all end with, and then he died too.
Future Trunks is a tragic hero who in the end lost. Were it not for the time machine, Future Trunks' story would have ended with the androids. And even though he managed to eventually beat the androids in his own timeline, the damage was already done. There was no comic relief arc of him hunting down the Dragon Balls to resurrect everyone. They were dead. That's it. The only victory awarded to Trunks was that he managed to protect the only remaining person he cared most for, his mother, Bulma. And even then, Bulma eventually dies at the hands of Goku Black, another threat that Trunks alone has the responsibility to protect Earth from. Now, while I don't agree with a lot of the decisions made during the Goku Black arc, the arc has some very powerful moments in regards to Future Trunks and how the events of his timeline have affected him mentally. From hallucinations of his dystopian timeline to his immediate aggression towards Goku and Android 18 upon seeing them. The aggression towards Goku, of course, stemming from Goku Black, and Android 18 being half the reason his timeline is void of all Z-Fighters. The arc really does a phenomenal job of displaying the mental health of a broken man who has no choice but to keep fighting. So how is this the same character as this goober? The Trunks of the main timeline, more commonly referred to as Kid Trunks, embodies everything about Dragon Ball supporting characters that I cannot stand. Unearned or sped up power scaling for the sake of plot requirement and lack of time to believably develop. Check. Lack of personal goals or ambitions to fit the tone or narrative of the respective arc they're present in. Check. Arrogance or overconfidence in their abilities despite not having any real grounds present to support their hubris. Check. And a lack of any mental growth or development as a result of all of the previously stated. Fucking check. Kid Trunks unfortunately taints all the things that makes Future Trunks such a captivating character, simply by being the same character on a technicality, and is potentially the biggest reason why Dragon Ball fans collectively view Vegeta as the most complex character in the series as opposed to Future Trunks. But that comparison is for another day. The point is, Future Trunks highlights some of the best moments Dragon Ball as a series has to offer, and it is such an unfortunate outcome that many of those moments are tainted just by the existence of his main universe counterpart. But that's gonna be it from me. I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and if you disagree, feel free to leave a comment letting me know who you think the best character in Dragon Ball is. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say, and until next time, take care.